Hello, this is Queen Proselyte Owens, and this is, I'm the founder of the International Voice Coalition, and this is a update on my personal account with the being on this list by the this Black Op federal group. And for this week, the update is for, actually it's going to be this is going to be a makeup video for last week. I did not upload for, I believe it was, I have it all written down, so that way I think this helps me, so I'll be organized. I won't be scattered, you know, when I'm talking about this update. And this will be for September the 2nd, 2023, the week ending, the Sunday, the following Sunday until that Saturday, which is September the 2nd, 2023. That's what we're making this update video for. And this week, this is the same thing. The van was electromagnetically bugged, along with, you know, offshore agents being present. And also, having said that, I noticed that they follow me. They seem to like shadow follow me everywhere. And like, just say if I go from one building to the next, I was notice that certain key ones would just happen to be there. And I've been told that they are some type of spy, you know. And I know that some of them are spies, are actually even undercover agents. Some of them also were ex-military, just like some unnamed sources we're talking about. You know, that they are, you know, they're veterans. They've served in the military, whatnot, and they are working for this Black Op federal group. You know, within the FBI or the CIA, whatever federal agencies are involved with it. But it's at the direction of the United States Justice Department. Okay, they're the ones funding this group. And it's so much stuff done popped off since I've talked to y'all last, since I've uploaded the last video. For this week, they also, they done me real bad this week, by the way. I'm going to tell y'all, they done me real bad. They basically, you know, they're trying to spite work me and get back at me for a lot of stuff. And, you know, because I'm exposing, you know, truths about the, you know, horrendous crimes that they're committing against me and others. And they don't like that. You know, I have even been naming names as well. And, you know, when you talk about certain higher ups in their group or whatnot, and especially that witch, that head celebrity witch that lives here in Dallas. I think she lives in White Rock, somewhere around there. But no matter where she lives at, you know, they've been spite working me on every given hand, and what we've been told from unnamed sources and credible sources that she works with this Black Op federal group. She talks with the detectives and everything, and I'm going to get to that for this week. But this is the video for the week before last, ending on the last Saturday, the Sunday, that following Sunday to September the 2nd. But this is what happened. This Black Op federal group operator or operators, they aggressively attacked me with a Star Wars weapon that caused me a severe headache. And they also attacked me where I was having other side effects as well. And I will be uploading a bridge video on those, you know. I'll be loading up a video explaining, showing y'all some physical evidence that they've been attacking my websites, my online money-making stuff, and that head witch, she's part of that as well, okay? Because she has a grudge because the man that's in love with me, you know, that is my twin flame, she's mad because, you know, he's in love with me, and, you know, he broke things off with her about a year or two ago, and she's holding a grudge, and she's mad, you know. But for this week, I had this severe headache for almost 2 days. They attacked me because I was revealing who those black undercover agents. And then after they had attacked me, I think that's the day after that, one of the operators were making fun and laughing about it. And some of her supervisors, I'm not going to name their names, okay, because I still need my job, okay? But there was a head one. Oh, he was smirking and smiling. Him and this other one. Smirking and smiling, because they knew what they did. They knew that what they were a part of. And like I told y'all before, that technology is not nothing to play with. Okay? They use gamma radiation in that electromagnetic military satellite Star Wars stuff. Technology. Okay? It's nothing to be played with. It's to kill people. It's messed their life up. It's just some of them didn't come back. Some of them died from it. It destroys your health over time. And they purposely keep you, when they put you on that list, certain lists, especially a terrorist list, their main objective, if you don't get awareness to what they're doing and file lawsuits against them, you make sure you get a lot of evidence. You make sure you get lots of evidence on these people. And you have to get some kind of radiation recorder or whatever you got to get, you know. Make sure you document your health ailments. Go to the doctor and get your health checked out. Anything dealing with radiation, anything. If they tell you, have you been in chemotherapy, then you know that technology, you got your physical evidence right there on them. Because they don't have to say, oh, it comes from you've been under some kind of weapon is being directed at you. They're not going to say that, even if they know. They keep that open secret tight shut. Okay? They keep that information tightly shut. But what they will reveal to you is that you've been under some type of. They're gonna ask you some questions. Have you been under some type of chemotherapy? That's all you need right there. Because that gamma radiation mirrors. It's much worse than that though. It mirrors the chemotherapy radiation. That's how powerful it is. So you have to get you first you got to research what those side effects are. And when you go to the doctor and you can see them visibly, whatever it is, you get it documented. You get that documented. And you also want to purchase you something that can read radiation, that can measure radiation. So that way you got them right there. That's how you have to have physical evidence on them. And you can also have witnesses too. Okay? Witnesses as well. But when you get physical evidence on them, that's going to be good to go right there. Right off the jump, right there. It'll invest in you a radiation monitor. Oh, yeah. because they love to experiment with that technology. They love to read the mind with that technology. That's their favorite. That's one of their experiments, like MK Ultra. Similar. Okay, they actually they're not telling the truth about or coming out with the electromagnetic technology, the Star Wars technology. They're not coming out with that yet because they're afraid that this whole country is going to start filing lawsuits left and right, which some of them have already filed lawsuits about that electromagnetic technology. They've already done it because they purposely put God's people, starseeds, on these lists, terror lists, so that they can kill them off. People they don't like, political, religious, for whatever reason. Friend, rivalry. They can be contracted, paid to do it. But every which way you want to look at it. But that's what happened. They attacked me, and one of the agents of the undercover agents they got, or black op agents, that's working as a double agent. He's actually works. They're paying him, okay, to do this, to participate in their Star Wars experimental program. Okay, reading the mind. It's kind of like the CIA. They'll send subliminal, underscore insidious, indications that they're reading your mind. It lets you know that they're reading your mind. And especially if you have a spiritual gift from God. Whether it's psychic, prophetic, whatever. Okay? They let you know that they're reading your mind. Oh, they smirk and smile. Bigger than the sky, they smile. Okay? It's like those serial killers like Ted Bundy and all of them. They're very smuffy, about hurting other people. As we know that there's two professions you don't go in, and that is healthcare and in criminal justice. If you don't love people, if you're not about about a real cause, a legit cause, and you're going in criminal justice for any other reason, any other motive than to fight crime and at the same time correct the behavior, the criminal behavior, of others, then those, and also to save lives as well. Those two professions don't go in those. Because people that go into those, God is going to hold them more accountable for any other occupation. Those two are the main ones that God is really ticky about. Okay? Because if you have a downright monsters that go into criminal justice, okay? Even healthcare. You literally have their life in your hands. And if you are a monster, you can deliberately ruin their life. Ruin their life. For whatever reason, for whatever evil reason. But that's what happened. I had a severe headache that hit me real hard. I had a severe headache for 2 days. It was basically trying to get back at me because I was revealing truths like y'all see me doing on this platform here. And I was telling secrets. Yes, I was. Okay? And I'm privileged to do that. I'm privileged. By God. By God and by my trumpet. Been sounding off worldwide media for 2 decades and a half. So I am privileged to do that, but only by God's discretion and God's permission. I don't tell everything, but I do tell some secrets. So, and they were very angry with me. They're very spiteful. Okay. And they that's pretty much what they did. They send me messages, made little under siege, insidious comments, you know, to let me know that they were getting back at me for, you know, telling secrets and talking about EB, that queen that lives right here in Dallas, Texas, celebrity. Okay. And I know some people already know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to say her full name out, but I will say her initials. And that next video, God told me I can, if I want to, I can say her full name out. And I'm going to say that for the next video. And it's going to shock everybody worldwide, okay, on that video. Because I have to tell it, and that book is coming out very soon as well. That book is coming out. But that's what they did to me, and they also, this has also happened, and that's every day. They have those vans under that satellite surveillance every day. They got something on the van. They got agents on that van with something on them. It don't matter how they're doing it, but I'm telling you, that van is under surveillance with that technology. Okay, and they love to read my mind. So the thing is also, they've been cop blocking, you know, my time. And they also utilize HERS, the Black Op Federal Group. And I'm not going to say it's altogether a negative thing now that this evil witch is after my life, my livelihood, everything. She basically wants to, she's working with them, with the Black Ops and the detective. You know, that's what it's been reported by credible unnamed sources, that this witch, this celebrity witch, EB, that lives here in Dallas, White Rock, Texas, that she is she's behind a lot of this stuff. And also this week, I had problems. I started finding some of my websites, basically something insidious going on within my hosting, that I had a few of my websites, namely, you know, especially one of my websites that I have for the prophetic network system. I had one of those, something that happened to that website, and I got to get that site redone. And then I had another site that had some books or some digital products on there. Something happened to that one. And because I noticed that some of the seers and the psychic people were saying, you know, that this celebrity witch, you know, they didn't say her name, but God told me who she is. Okay? God told me who she is. And all of this stuff is coming at her direction. And when I say, some people get on here talking about, I think I know who you're talking about, and this is, you can't be talking about her. Yes, God says it's her. Okay? And before y'all get started, her fans, before you get started, they got physical evidence on her. Okay? They got physical evidence on her. Oh, yeah. And God also will allow the prophets, certain seers, and even psychic people to name her. She walked on us. There's some people want to come out on her. Okay? And she feels she's grandiose. She feels that she's above the law. Just because she's a celebrity and she got some hit songs out, that she can kill people and take their life, okay? And think she can get away with it. And she has already killed somebody. She paid a hitman to set them up and kill them. She paid a hitman to set me up and kill me twice. And y'all wait, y'all think that I'm saying this right now? Y'all wait till that next video come. I may even just say her real name. I say her full name. I'm just saying her name in initials. Okay? I may even say her full name. I'm telling you her name in initials. So you can put 2 and 2 together. You can put it all together. But either way, this is the truth. So the thing is, I had some online businesses, and namely those, and then I had a few websites that I had started having problems with. I think I had bought, and this was off of Fiverr. And you have to be careful when you go on Fiverr, okay? Fiverr is a good place, and to get people to help you with your businesses, especially when you're real busy and you just need that little a little notch more help, so you can go on there and you can get these people to help you out. But there are also some scammers on there that you have to be very careful with. Now, this is what I think happened. I think that this Black Op group, that they are they're at it again like they've been when we was living in Fort Worth. And when that book comes out, y'all gonna see what I went through with. Y'all gonna see why I've been stuck in Texas for almost 15 years because of them. Okay, they will go behind my back and they will bribe these people and tell them and pay them money and tell them to do stuff to my sites and stuff like this. And so this week, I think I bought 2 websites dealing with a certain niche, and this saved me some time. So I hired this man off of Fiverr, and he uploaded the information, but he left certain things out. He just gave me a half-baked job, stuff I could have done, and it was only worth $5. I think I paid like close to $60 for those 2 websites, and I could have did them myself. Okay, I don't have time because I work, and then when I get off work, I'm tired during the week. So anyway, long story short, he would not give me the login information. He gave me, he did it so quick, okay? He did it just like within 1 hour. And I'm like, I could have did this myself. Like, he left out the design, the basic stock photo or whatever they put on there. He left that out. And then he didn't give me the login information. I had to go inside of my cPanel to get that. And God is telling me that he did it deliberately. Because see, once they do even a little bit of work, you got to put up a whole lot of proving that they had did the job. And it's just a little bit of money. Nobody's going to fight over no 50-something or $60. It's not worth it. At the end of the day, it's just not worth your time and energy. So I just went on ahead and just let him keep the money, and and I basically decided that I'm going to go off of that hosting, just close it up, get all my sites off of there, and just leave them alone. Because for some reason or another, that particular hosting is easy to target, or they may be in on it. I'm not going to say the hosting company that I have the account with. But anyway, having said all of that, that week, we went somewhere downtown or something like that. We went downtown and to take some cars back to the base at the airport, the headquarters there, Hearst headquarters at the DFW airport. And my van lead assigned me to a Tescaler. Okay, no problem. I get in the Tescaler and I go down the road. And I don't know if y'all ever was able to test drive a Tescaler, or y'all rode in one, but they're really awesome cars. They're really awesome. They're kind of like, Kit and Knight Rider, if y'all remember that popular show in the 80s. But anyway, long story short, we get on down the road, and I noticed that before we can even get out of the garage, this hardcore rap music comes popping on. And I'm like, I don't listen to this because it's music by Lil Baby, and it's just a whole channel that's, dedicated to hardcore rap music. I don't listen to that kind of music, y'all. I don't, scorn these people that sing it. That's their life. That's their choice. They want to be part of that life. That Hollywood stuff like that, hip hop thing. That's their life. But me, my preference is I do listen to a little bit of rap, but not like that. I'm from the old school. I listen to Lauryn Hill. I may listen to a little bit of Tupac. LL Cool J, Run DMC, stuff like that. But I don't listen to no all that kind of immoral music like that. That hardcore talking about killing people, violence, and all of this, fornicating, all this kind of stuff. Y'all know that, because I uphold that prophetic cloth. If I listen to it, it's because it's beyond my control at sometimes, okay? But the thing is that this station, and y'all gonna be shocked when I tell y'all, I tried to cut this thing off, which I could normally do. But this thing was disabled where I could not cut this channel off. It was like it was deliberately. And I noticed that I did some videos that I had trouble with some van leads, drivers in the past, and they were paid. They were agents, offshore agent. They were paid by either Hearst, this small little group that's supposed to be with EBs. This witch, head celebrity witch, her name is EB, or that's her initial short. Okay, her group, her little gang member group, and she paid them, allegedly. She paid them. Unnamed sources say she paid them to harass me, to do everything to make me miserable, and try to get me to quit my job or get me fired. And she would use these people to harass me, to do all kinds of stuff. Use music to, to demoralize me, basically. Because that's what it's part of mind control. To have you, to corrupt your spirit, corrupt your thoughts. And at the same time, she knows that the government is reading my mind. Okay? So I'm just touching on that. It's just talk about this Tescaler. So somebody deliberately preset this Tescaler. And by the way, a lot of people don't know that a Tescaler can be manipulated remotely. Okay? Oh yes, that's why some people are scared of Tescalers. You can actually preset it for where it can, it can drive itself. But somebody had pre-selected this Tescaler, and for me to be put into this Tescaler so that I couldn't turn the music off. It wasn't a long way, because it was just like downtown, the Hearst and downtown Ross to the headquarters, the base headquarters there in DFW airport. The part out there where the rental base is. But anyway, somebody had deliberately put me in this Tesla or preset it and told, and I'm not trying to name names or accuse the van lead being part of it, but I believe that he may not have known it, but they may have told him to put me in that Tesla. Because that Tesla, they had pre-set that Tesla so that they preset it so that it will play just only that station. And I know that there are some members in that group of EB's group that they listen to that kind of music. Okay, and I also know that other undercover agent listens to that music. And I know without a shadow of a doubt, somebody in that hearse, they also, all the people in that group, even some of them ones that supervisors within hearse, listens to that kind of music, Lil Baby and some of them other ones, that hardcore rap. Okay, if you like to listen to it, that's what you like to listen to. But you have no right to impose that kind of music onto other people, because they may be, saved, Christian, religious, or whatever. They may not want to listen to that kind of music, because it's immoral. It's hardcore. It's violence. Okay, so you have to respect the religious rights of others. You have to respect other people's rights as well. That's part of being a professional. Okay? But some of these people, I felt that they were trying to, send me an insidious or a subliminal message through this music. Okay? I listened to some of the songs on there. They're telling me I can't take a joke. Okay? You can't joke with God Almighty like that. You can't joke with God's divine property like that. You can't disrespect God like that and get away with it. It's not a joke. They weren't joking around. They were being paid by either hearse, MLS, used to be EDS as well, or they were being paid directly by EB, as known as also EW. They was being paid by her, that celebrity head witch that lives here in Dallas, White Rock, or wherever she lives. Okay, but that's what they did. And I'm gonna tell y'all, gonna shock y'all even further. That car was pre-selected. They remotely preset, and they had it where you couldn't even cut it off. You couldn't even cut that off. Plus, we were moving about an hour or two later. We had to move those vehicles out of the cones, because that's where I put it at when we took it back, and put them in their prospective places. And I ended up with that same vehicle. And when I got in there and that song stayed on, it did not cut off. When we stopped, the car stopped, that music was still playing. That's because whoever this clever person was, and we believe it's within hers, because they have your serial number. They had pre-did that car like that and told my van lead to give me that vehicle. Oh, yes, they did. That particular vehicle. And they had pre-done it. I'm not going to say he done it. I don't know that. But I do know about certain ones in hers being part of that group, and their head supervisors, and I can't say their name because I need my job, okay? So anyway, that's what happened. Yeah, my office is bugged. It's on the 24-hour surveillance. It's not a total negative thing, you know. Some of the people that work in the government, they're actually, you know, they're still good people in the government is what I'm saying. So all of this surveillance is not, some of it is not totally negative, is what I'm saying. And the people that is doing the right thing, upholding the law, you know, and you went in there to criminal justice for the right reasons, and the ones that were good to me and protected me and did all you could to protect my rights and everything, thank you very much. May God bless you and y'all's family. And not only us, but other people that y'all protect and their rights. And you watch us and you know we're trying to do the upright thing and that we're not trying to commit no crime. And that we've changed. We have really evolved in a positive way throughout the years, and y'all recognize that and y'all honor that. Thank y'all. I know some of y'all's hands are tied. You may not be in that upper position, you know, to put a stop to this. And some of us, we deserve to, you know, for us to be taken off of the surveillance list or whatever list they got us on. And, you know, whatever this thing they're doing, it needs to stop. The experimental thing, they need to stop. So thank y'all, the ones that are positive and, you know, doing the right thing, and the ones that are Christian, thank y'all so much. God is going to bless y'all greatly and your whole family. I just want y'all to know that. A lot of us have not lost complete faith in y'all. Okay? It's just that the bad ones have really worked us over through the years, and it just left a horrible taste in our mouth. So I think that's all I have for this week. I'm going to end it. It's going to be long, y'all, because I had to get this stuff out. I didn't get a chance to do this video last week. So that's about it. In the office, I already covered that one. And also, DART was a problem too. They were still manipulating DART. I'll talk about that. It would probably be that it was Friday, and it was this bus driver. Not all of them, because a lot of them was really good bus drivers. I'm not talking about all of them, but it was like one particular bus driver, and she drives like on Friday. This is 2:30 at the DFW airport. That's leaving to go to Irving Harris downtown. And I think she wear braids or something like that, and it's for like I think it was like the 5 o'clock bus that she was on. She was either the 4:30, no, the 5. I think it's the 5 o'clock, and it was like 2 minutes till. And she was trying to pull off and leave me, by the way. And the dude that I work with, I think he was a van lead. He told her, stop. She works with me. She's trying to get on the bus. And if it wasn't for him, she would have kept on going. She pulled off like about 2 or 3 minutes before. When she saw me walking, you know, she deliberately done that. That was the second time she done it. Okay, and I believe that she's biased because of EB, that high-ranking witch. Okay, she's a celebrity and she lives in Dallas. Her name's EB. That's initials, and she's also known. Her real name is EW. Okay, I want to say her real name. And that next video, I may say her real name, and y'all gonna be shocked when I tell y'all about this witch right here. Y'all gonna be shocked. Okay, so that's gonna end it. And y'all stay safe and stay blessed and keep God first. And y'all have a good day. I'm signing off.